birthday. I love you. Heart.
We're in the car ride, on the way to the train ride, on the way to the plane ride, going to Ireland. Hey, this is Teague, and give me a second here.
I would be Trevor.
I would be Trevor.
And hopefully he's still working.
And we'll be your hosts on this wonderful tour of Ireland, England, Paris, and wherever we're flying out from.
And where the parents that aren't going.
Dad, turn around, say hi. That'll be our chauffeur for the initial 17 miles of our 1,700-mile journey.
Yeah.
He'll be replaced by a taxi driver in England who calls us governor, apparently.
Hi guys.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is your dining car.
Dad doesn't care.
Welcome those who joined us.
And moms have to be following.
At this time, we are making a second call for purchase from the dining car. We are still located forward the lounge and rear to the old sleepers. Upon entering our dining car, ladies and gentlemen, as always.
Well, we made it. We're in Ireland. If you look outside, you can see the plains and the green and the classic drizzle. We'll be on our way soon. Keep your eyes peeled.
No, it's yeah, you're important.
2 hours for all of you, so. The tour starts.
Welcome to Ireland.
You might want to be a little more prepared next time.
Just for the novelties.
This is our first taste of the Irish countryside. Wait a second. There. Olives.
Now we have 105 minutes. Yeah.
Nothing.
I got nothing.
Is it?
Okay, I guess. Ruins of a broken people. Hey, look, trees.
Oh, look at the row houses up here.
It's pretty too. Look at the castle.
St. John's Castle.
Yeah. Hey, here we are in some random park in Limerick, about 200, 300 yards from the bus station. We have an hour here, so we're just taking in the local sights. And this is our first stop on the Ireland tour. So we were just commenting how it's definitely spring here. It's a little brisk, a little nippy, tidbit, and that's the end of my commentary.
More scenery here in Limerick. An interesting road. The old houses. Cross. And on the other side of the road, all the way down to the column, another church. All this next to this lovely park that we just got. Trevor
is a beast.
Oh no, stop! Even the Irish have their shame. A pub with the wrong name. We're headed for the river. What will we find?
I'm going to the river now. Come on.
Notice he doesn't have those notoriously bad British teeth. Here we are on the River Shannon. It's some old historic homes. Well, pretend we didn't see that. Now in the distance here, you can see St. John's Castle, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, we only have an hour here in Limerick.
Freeze our asses off.
Arses, he said.
Arses. Hey,
So-
you'll be back
Okay.
in Limerick.
Trevor apparently thinks that this is the appropriate time to do his Jim Backus, Mr. Magoo imitation.
Oh,
Maybe we'll come up with something a little bit better. Do some narration.
You'll be back. Hi, and welcome to Travelers. We're here in downtown Limerick today. We're going to observe a lot of interesting sights. We're going to start off with the Crescent, which we're on our way to right now. Okay, so when we come back, we're going to see the Crescent right after this.
Right now, we're seeing a row of interesting buildings with something that we'll see better in a second.
Hi, and welcome back. We're here on O'Connell Street, where we're seeing the monument of O'Connell, who was a famous Irishman who was one of the founding members of Limerick. He came here back in 1671 and founded the city with a lot of other people. We see up on that building there is Jesus, also known to you who don't speak Irish as Jesus. It's good to be back in Limerick.
Come on, some new material, boy. See, that's pretty cool. And this area here is known as the Crescent because you can see that the road kind of curves. It's easy to see back there. You can kind of see the curve. There's even a little. And these are centered around statues of famous people, either for Limerick or for Ireland as a whole. What's wrong? Hey! We just completed another portion of our bus ride through the countryside of Ireland. Some portions which you just saw, and some portions we slept through because we are just that plain tired. The camera's lining up and down because Trevor's just as tired as I am. We're going to try to get some shots of this little town called Clonmel, which is on our way to Kilkenny, one of the only medieval cities left in Ireland, maybe even in Europe, and maybe where some of the Hortons came from. So, come along with us and we'll show you some old churches and beautiful countryside. The sun's sneaked out for a few minutes, so that's good. Find some lunch.
Well, we just arrived in Kilkenny, and we're calling here to see
find out when the castle is open and when we can get a tour and whatnot. This is the least exciting Kilkenny is, I guarantee. And here we are on our way. This is the castle in Kilkenny. I already said that.
Oh, you already did
Earlier on the tape. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Hey! Here we go.
Or
Take a look inside.
Very small one for this one. Very small one for this lady here.
Hold on a second. There we go. Somebody likes to leave things zoomed in. I wonder who that is. Could it be... Where the heck is it? Hold on a second. Oh, there he is. Okay, could it be Trevor? So here we are at Kilkenny Castle. This is all you're going to get to see of it, guys, is the outside. Because the inside is off limits to video cameras. But we'll show you some of the cute views. Apparently Kilkenny Castle is located on the beautiful something river. Which river is it, Trevor? That's right. Of course, that's the French name for it. And there in the distance is the castle itself. Woo! Imagine being there yourself.
Hey, you wanna hold a book?
There's our Bible. It's just too cute to ignore. Somebody trying to eat ice cream. Did somebody take a picture? Yeah, right, go ahead. This is downtown Kilkenny. Notice the narrow roads, the old structures. You can quit without shots of me. I look stupid.
I was doing that, so hey Teague, start talking and tell me what I'm shooting right
You're looking at St. Canice's Cathedral. I want to try to go take a peek inside. It looks like they may be having services, so let's go. My last shot was actually of St. Mary's Cathedral. This is either an abbey or a town hall structure. We're not really sure. Oh, a little black sign inside.
Not that I could read.
Now we are approaching the famous St. Canice's Cathedral, which you can see just above here. We'll give you a better shot in a second. Hello and welcome to St. Canice's Cathedral, Kilkenny, Ireland. Before you is one of the most magnificent structures in the history of Kilkenny, the famous St. Canice's Cathedral. This hilltop cathedral is one of Ireland's most beautiful cathedrals. Dating from the 13th century, it is a round tower of more than 100 feet, which is open to visitors. Walls of the local Kilkenny marble and pillars of palisades provide a the interior of simple granite. The array of splendid 16th century tombs includes the beautiful effigies of the Butler family. The south transept. Let's go in.
They aren't letting us take this camera in here. But it's a beautiful doorway, isn't it? So you see the cathedral we thought was this in the background.
Dublin, our final destination in Ireland, and we just arrived. Now we're off to go get some lunch, and we're off to tour some of the sites, go to Trinity College and see the Book of Kells, get pissed.
And get pissed a little bit later. See you. This is Dublin's custom house, originally used for customers. No, just kidding. Originally used for customs officers as things came in here on the Luffy River. We're approaching O'Connell Bridge, the most famous bridge that leads us into the Temple Bar section. And pubs for Trevor to get drunk for the very first time. Woo!
Actually,
There it is, the famous O'Connell Bridge, leading off to going to the sign. It's Guinness time. Apparently Daniel O'Connell was someone who brought great prominence to the European Irish people in the struggle for independence from England. Here's yet another statue to the man. Right here at the head of the O'Connell Bridge. Standing here in front of the Bank of Ireland, we approach Dame Street. That's the Bank of Ireland. Again, this kind of hustle and bustle. Here we are on Dame Street, and this is the Great George Street, which will lead us up to Trinity College, Christ Church Cathedral. And I'm here with Trevor Horton.
we're here in the Mezzaluna having some lunch, and it's quite an interesting little spot. It's got some good food, some good people, some good friends, and some good times. And a good waiter, that's for damn sure.
Definitely some interesting decoration. Here in downtown Dublin, after lunch, taking in some pretty sights. We're here at Trinity College in downtown Dublin. Here they take a historical tour, if we can find it. Just like everything else.
Yeah, because I had checked, you said the example, so I didn't think any more. You didn't look at my own notes or anything. But I think, did you know
Dublin Library. Known pocket gospel books.
Sure.
But
How much film do you think we have left, anyways?
let's say about 10 minutes left, I think.
Huh. So, here as we look at what looks to be the main quad of Dublin College, where the student hall is and the libraries and such, I'll tell you that what you've just seen were some surreptitious shots of the Book of Kells,
Very
the Book of Durrell, and the long hall of the old library, all of which are off limits to cameras, and so if the shooting seems a
We're
little
going to hell
primitive,
with Amy Grant.
yeah, so we're going to hell, but that's what you gotta do for history, baby. So on to Castleers. And here we are at our next destination.
Here we are at Dublin Castle. We're about to go in and we're going to see if we can take a look around here. I don't know if they're going to let us in with our camera, but we're going to try.
And there it rises. This is Dublin Castle's coach house. Pretty cool old structure, wouldn't you say? This is the interior courtyard of Dublin Castle. Apparently additions have been added since it was first begun back in the 12th century. Here's an overview of the layout of the castle. Pretend we're in a helicopter. Try to make helicopter noises. Louder ones. Well, traffic's looking pretty backed up from here, Brad.
I'm spitting all over the glass.
Okay, stop there. So we are right there. We're going to see the inside of the state apartments. Of course, they probably won't let us in. So here's where to see a completely different site. This is the interior stairway leading up to the state apartments. Apparently, although built in 1204, it was refurbished and rebuilt after a huge fire in the 18th century. So we're about to go in and see the Connolly Apartments, the national symbol of Ireland. Interesting ceiling. Coach house. Thank you.
There's no flash in this room, otherwise everything's fine.
Some original Van Dyke. What'd you say about the chairs?
French, Louis the 15th.
Louis the 15th chairs?
13th, famously wearing
Something like that. And the Hibernian ceiling. The cross of wisdom.
On my head is geography with the globe, and then in this corner this is architecture and math, and these are some of the tools used in those professions. And on the wall is the symbol for medicine, and the snake wrapped around the sword represents that. Now today the main feature in this room is this table. We'd like to come a little bit closer. This table is called the prisoner's table because it was made by a prisoner who was in a debtor's prison in Dublin Castle in the 19th century. And the prisoner made the table using small bits of wood that were donated to him, a penknife and razor blades, and he was able to come up with this rather splendid piece of craftsmanship. He was actually a carpenter by trade. The table was then presented as a gift to Queen Victoria when she visited the castle on her state visit to Ireland in 1849. But he didn't do very special. Alright?
Did he get relief?
He didn't, he died in prison, I'm afraid. It took him 7 years to make this, so. But actually, he had a lot of time in his hand. Alright, so the next room then is called the Queen's bedroom, but it's too small for us to fit into as a group, so if you want to. So this room here is called the State Drawing Room. It's a lot more splendid than the last two rooms we've just seen. That's because in the 18th and 19th century, the last two rooms we've just been through. They were bedrooms and dressing rooms and the like, and the next rooms that we're going to see were the more formal staterooms where dinner parties and banquets would have been held. So we'll just after the Battle of the Boyne, when he defeated King James II here in Ireland. Now, England ruled in Ireland for well over 750 years, and during that rule, this room was the seat of the British monarch whenever he visited the country. So, as you can imagine, there's a lot of symbolism and imagery in the room that represented the British rule in Ireland right at that time. So, for example, on the helmet here above the throne, you've got the lion and the unicorn, symbols of England and Scotland, and they're holding the harp, the national emblem of Ireland. And then just behind them, you'll see the crown, the British crown. Now, Ireland didn't have a monarchy of her own, so to speak. She was ruled by the British one. So, when you look at these three symbols together, what it represented is English rule in Ireland under the British crown. Now, to the back of the room, above the mirror at the top there, you can see the British monarchy's coat of arms, again suggesting its importance and its rule over the country. And then just above their heads, then you've got the chandelier. But I should let you know, the chandelier is actually solid brass, and it weighs just over 1 kg. Okay, now there are some seats here, so if you want, you can take.
Tea, anyone? This is the Earl of Grey. Came from a big tea-making family, to which he gave his name to Earl Grey tea.
This is one of 3 paintings on the ceilings of this magnificent room where the President of Ireland is crowned, I guess you could say. There's a new president. This represents St. Patrick coming to Ireland, bringing Christianity.
Okay,
this represents Irish rule beginning, British rule beginning in Ireland with the Irish chieftains, and British soldiers. And this represents Irish and British rule together, King George. Both Ireland and England.
The woman in the green represents Ireland. Notice all Irish women lose. So
Trevor. Sorry about the lighting, there's a chandelier blowing it off. And the woman in the red represents Britain. And that's King George III.
Now here we are then in the medieval rooms, and you can see now what I was talking about when I told you there was only a very, very small part of that.
Servants' entrance. Actually the outside of the Potter Tower wall that we saw is about 10 foot thick.
In the 13th century, the walls of the gunpowder tower connected to the walls of the servants' entrance that you just see. Alright, so why did archaeologists come down here then in the 1980s? So what happened was the water that you can see here managed to seep up through all the limestone clay and push it down and formed a very deep pool as high as the roof is here at the moment.
Christ Church, one of the most famous churches in all of Ireland.
Here we are in the Christ Church Cathedral in Dublin. We'll take a quick tour and look around. This is the baptistry. It's a gift of the 1870s architect who built portions of it. We have a small version of the vaulted ceilings of the major chapel itself. The baptistry here in the center of the room. And the small stained glass figures of famous saints and leaders of the Catholic Church. This is Strongbow, his burial site. He's the leader of the Cambrian Romans who captured that in the 1170s. Just as the Normans invaded England, they also invaded Ireland and made it their own. This is actually a recreation from the 1400s, or 1600s rather, after the roof collapsed in 1562. This 15th century brass medieval lectern was unique. No, I'm sorry, it just didn't look very brass to me. Yeah. Now to enter the sacristy of the chapel here. Transept.
Massive organ.
These medieval stone carvings, exquisite Roman capitals, date from the 1190s. Two human faces enveloped by legendary griffins, and a troupe of musicians in the nave.
This is where Lord Mayor would sit.
The civic pew.
Yep.
The brass supports are for the sword and the mace.
This is the forest of pillars.
Upstairs during the restoration of the 1870s, so never returned.
Those would be rocks.
This is the oldest section of the chapel. Christ Church Cathedral dates back to the 1100s, but this is the old part of it.
We're on our way now to St. Patrick's Cathedral. The hills of Ireland and Teague in the distance. Here we are at St. Paddy's Cathedral. And here it is. Da, da, da. I'm actually going to be proud of that shot myself. We are St. Patrick's. The choir singing behind us.
Boyle monument we just looked at. As you can see here, these stars go down in the center. That's where it zooms out. Very outside of famous Irish author Jonathan Swift, well, lived with many of his contemporaries for decades. So we have extreme detail of the lettering. This is Jonathan Swift himself, a bust. To represent him right in his face.
Lady Horton.
Here's the ancient stone spiral stair. It's quite beautiful. Here's the original 1902 organ. Stained glass reflected on the walls. Beautiful symbolism.
So here we are, leaving St. Patrick's Cathedral at the end of the day, and of course, not far from St. Patrick's Cathedral is Christ Church Cathedral. We're going to enter the park now. We'll follow this young man. He looks like a bright young lad. Oh wait, it's Trevor.
Oh, hey.
We'll follow him anyway. Oh, just kidding.
What we should do, we should start there.
Now here, we're in the residential area of Dublin. Great local scenery. And this is for you, Dad. Some wise Dubliner has a huge model of a sheep in his yard. His house. And directly across the street, the lovely St. Patrick's Cathedral.
That little puppy's got a little something he's chewing on there. A little chewing wheels. A little puppy.
Typical street here in Dublin.
Here we are on the Stag's Head. First part of the evening for dinner.
Healthy food. Fried stuff, sausages.
Sausages, I love sandwich and Coke. Beautiful.
Start with the kegs. Those are kegs of 10-year-old Jameson's whiskey. Ours. Of course, the Stag's Head itself. And the beautiful brass fixtures everywhere.
I think Trevor speaking, you can't hear a word. So what he just said is that we're in the Globe, the beginning of our pub crawl, and we started out, we decided to get totally sober first. This is a trendy combination of a cafe and a bar, so we're going to check it out. Roman busts, I think, more fit of his character. So let's see how things go.
Where did that noise come from? Oh, you betcha.
We're here at the Porterhouse, sampling out one of this. What you doing? Okay. This is one of Dublin's only microbreweries, and we're trying out all 8 of their microbeers. I guess you could just call them beers. And Rain Blaster, which is 7% alcohol, all the way down to a red porterhouse. We're not going to show them all to you because this would be a complete waste of time. But here they all are. We found that the stouts were quite bitter. And the smooth ones, they say, taste like American beer. So once you finish these off, we'll see you at the next one. Take care. So here we are, progressing now, continuing on our pub crawl, onto, where are we going next?
Something about Doyle, maybe?
Danger Doyle's.
There you go.
Which, as you can tell, is not a prepared script. And here's Dublin at night, at least one of the pedestrian type roads. See you inside.
Policeman could tell he was drunk. Over here. And so, look at me. Here. So he said, hey, didn't you see the arrows? And the guy said, no, I didn't even see the Indians. Cheers.
Got that one. Jameson whiskey. Here's to you, Mr. Jameson.
We're here in Buskers. Trevor is singing Getting Jiggy With It. That's an Irishman. We want to hear it.
Enjoying our first half pint of Guinness. And for our final treat of the evening, we're going to go to a bar and have a nice evening treat of Bailey's Irish. Here we are in our last place, only the White Horse. It's now in the corner.
Here we are on our last stop of the evening, in our infamous pub crawl. This is the White Horse, having over Bailey's Irish Cream here. Unfortunately, we have absolutely no room at this point. It's, well, as you can see, it's about 11:15. We've had quite a lot and absolutely nothing to serve. But it's a wonderful way to end the night. Cheers to you.
This is our last night in Dublin, eh? I don't know what this building is that he's shown me. I think that's the customs department again.
It's the custom house where we started. Of course, buildings have to be in green.
You hear the sound of a very healthy Irish car starting behind you there.
And a view down the quay. Our camera says we've got a minute left, so we'll be saying goodnight now.
Good night, Mel.
See you in England.
This is our second night hospital.
But shh, it's late. We've got to sneak in, man. Right this way.
We're on our ferry on the way from Ireland to England, and if you look outside, it'll pan around. Quite spectacular.
Looks cold. It took us for ages to find something. We've been having soup for that reason, that we haven't been able to really find it.
And so here we are, approaching land on the water. There it is, our first view of Britain. See what we can see. Woo! Look at that. Let's look at what's on the other side. Not just the whales. United Kingdom. And here we are. We made it. Our next port of call. Go. Fit go. Try again, quick, we're running out of battery. Here we are in Wales.
Sandy man, well done.
House permitted to house permitted to run up.
You can see. Ocean background. distance marker. 4 miles from London.
Next week.
We're fine with it.
Oh, I'm so glad that bus ride's over.
Man, that was tough. I think we're supposed to meet Brendan out here.
Look, there he is, there he is.
Hey man, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, give me the camera, give me the camera.
Wait, hold on. Oh, dude, the camera's on. Turn the camera on. Turn the camera on.
Oh, there's Teague and Brendan. Hey guys, how are you doing?
Hey, okay, well, we're here in London with our buddy Brendan. Hello?
How are you guys doing?
And we're basically hanging out here. We made plans to meet up with Brendan here in London a while ago. And so we're just having dinner here in this nice little bistro. Do a quick shot of the bistro here that we're having pizza in. See?
It's a great area. Look at this.
Wow, that's awesome. It's very pretty here tonight. So we're going to have to check this out. So we'll come back and do more with Brendan maybe a little bit after more of exploring. Okay, bye-bye.
Well, here we are in Bayswater with the W2 line.
Right, exactly.
And we're walking down the street here is what we're going to try to do.
See, this is where Brendan's friends live down here in Chelsea. We're going to be there tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And we're staying up in this way, up by where the British Museum and stuff are. And here's Hyde Park.
Oh, look, there's our house right over there.
Oh, okay. And all right. And so, oh, sorry, Governor. Yeah. Okay. And so we're basically going to see the different.
Yeah. Oh, I dropped the camera because of the bus going by. Oh.
Ooh, watch out for that car. Hey, buddy, catch that over there. Do you see? Pull back a little bit and show them how it looks like the candy cane stripes and stuff.
Oh, wow, look at that.
That's kind of cool.
Right, Brendan? Yeah.
Okay. Hey, let's go and show him where Brendan was staying, right by his friend's place. Okay.
Oh, wow, look at this place.
Hey, and so there's Brendan. Wait for us, Brendan, standing there. All right.
Oh, hi.
So, unfortunately, Brendan and us, we need to part ways, but we'll be catching up with him, and we'll introduce him as a brand new person on the tape when we see him in Paris, since we'll have forgotten him by then. So, Brendan, buddy, take it easy. Keep smiling. Give us a smile, Brendan. No, too close. And, oh, all right. And there we go. So Brendan's off to Paris, and we're going to go off and explore the city. So, off we go.
So we're on the street corner here, and we saw this great little place here, a little pub.
Zoom in on the name, Trevor.
Okay, I'm just going to zoom in right there. See the name there? It's called the Green Man.
Well, this is apparently a pretty famous pub around these parts, and you can see all the people coming and going, and well, not right now. But
right. Our bus has stopped here at the lights, so you can see the seat cover.
Oh,
here.
I think we're getting ready to take off.
Oh, whoa!
So here we are now in the famous area of London, where the most famous of the department stores is. Some people call it Harrods. Some people call it the spawn of the devil. No, I'm just kidding. But it's this huge place. You can see how big it is. We were going to go inside and take some pictures of it, but apparently they're not going to let us, so we're just able to show you here at the outside. But very pretty building, isn't it? You can see some other buildings. Gorgeous day we're having. And then
it's kind of muggy outside.
So we've basically just taken the tube, which we also decided not to videotape, here from Chelsea.
Oh, watch it,
and here, so you got it? Okay, yeah. Hey, same to you, pal! Yeah, okay, and so we're just going to go inside Harrods and explore, and then maybe get a little bite to eat. Okay, so we'll see you in a bit.
So we're here in Piccadilly Circus area, looking up in this gorgeous blue sky we have here today. And what we have standing in front of us is it's a fountain, actually. It's kind of under construction. You can see the wall here a little bit. And this statue actually was donated to us by Andrew Carnegie.
No, everything's not donated by Andrew Carnegie.
In 1912. And it actually started off being the angel of Christian charity, and it now has turned into a fountain about Eros, the love goddess. And it's said that if you kiss here, that you will be married or be in love or whatnot forever. And oh, bus! Oh, I hate that bus. It's always in my way. Oh, there it is again. And you can see some of the beautiful scenery behind it. Some of this Piccadilly Circus shit. Oh yeah, wait, the construction's over. Look at it. Wow, that's pretty beautiful. Okay. We're going to go on now. Okay.
Let's do some walking now.
Oh, okay. Walk. Oh, blue sky.
So now here we are in a very famous part of London. Trevi, give us a great big smile.
Here, I'm smiling.
Okay. And tell us what we're in front of. I'm going to take a picture here, though, so don't move your lips or anything.
We're in front of Trevor Square, and we got Trevor Street. I can't
This smile is killing me.
So Trevor, tell us how you enjoying the trip so far, buddy.
Yeah, well, the guy's good, and I got one shirt, and it's silly, and I haven't washed my body for a week, and I got my fucking shorts. I look happy about it, but I'm not. And
So here we are. I'm going to pull back here a little bit and show you Trevi in front of his two famous streets. Trevi, put your arms up for us. That's it. Perfect, buddy.
There it is. Yeah.
Okay, buddy. Awesome.
I feel like there's someone behind me. I'm fucking scared. Ah! Here we are in front of my brother. He's
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, see, he can't talk. It's his turn now to not be able to talk.
Okay, tell me when I can start talking again.
Okay. And he's discovered something very interesting about London, is that it seems that the Crown has given people explicit permission to hump as much as they can.
Only for 110 yards, though. Hey, you come there?
So he seems to be doing quite a... Never mind. And so okay, yeah. Okay, you can start moving again now.
So here we are now in, well, I think this is Nelson Square or Wellington Park or something, but what we're seeing here is the column, Lord Admiral Nelson, who won the famous battle of Trafalgar, and the monument commemorating him. It is the tallest monument in all of London, and we're standing here looking at it from the outside. Try to go ahead and pan around and get some good views here. That's awesome. Cool. And basically, we just went and saw the National Gallery, and we saw some fantastic paintings, even though Trevor was getting a little bit tired. Trevor, did you love the paintings or what?
Yeah, they were great.
So, but the one we saw this morning, went to the Victoria and Albert Museum, and that was fantastic, and we really enjoyed that.
That was awesome.
Lots of cool things. Old clothes and stuff like that. So here we are, and our big plans tonight are to go off and hopefully see a show. So maybe we can get some shots of some of the show or some stuff from outside the show. So we're off to get a bite to eat, and then we'll check you guys out later.
Oh wait, look, there's a sign for the National Gallery. So there's the National Gallery monument here. We got right in front of the museum. It's actually kind of a piece of shit building, but we liked it. It wasn't the painters.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So here we are. We're in the. Actually, I totally forgot where we are. Oh, we're in the West End, and as you can see here, very famous theater. One of our favorite shows, as Dad would say, Les Miserables.
It's a little... I can't get the camera to focus, so it's a little blurry. But we'll fix that.
I think we could get, you know, if Mr. Magoo were here, I think, what would he say, Trev?
It's gonna be back. Unity and love and brotherhood. This is Blood Brothers. I'm obviously shooting the pamphlet. I'm not going to pretend they're really there. Because that'd be silly. Who would ever try to do that? So here's what we saw. This is absolutely not even close to the cast that we saw. But this was what they handed out. No.
That's the same mom.
Is it? No. Okay, well, there she is. She was a hot little number. She was there with the narrator, who's also a sexy bitch.
Irish guy.
And that was their number about being losers. And it says it stands tall and proud, and I can tell you that I walked out of that theater standing tall and proud.
Show them a picture. There's the two brothers. If you don't know their brothers, go up. Go up.
Here they are.
Here you go. And our chick was much cuter than this chick.
Yeah, she looks a little like some other not pretty girl.
She sucks ass. But anyway.
Oos now. Oos.
Okay.
So that was that.
Yeah, just pull back. So we saw Blood Brothers, and we thought it was awesome.
Awesome. Yes. Great.
Tell us why you enjoyed it so much, Trey.
Because I love my brother, and... Alright, I love you, man. The thought of not being here anymore, oh god, I got to turn this shit off. So here's our bus. We're about to go take off. We're gonna go climb on this bus. Hold on just a sec. Let me turn this around so we can see. So there's us. Hey,
hi guys.
Hey.
Our friends here are taking the picture for us. Smile real big, Trey.
Okay, I'm taking.
Grab our camera back. No, just
Go.
Here we've got the famous Westminster Abbey. We are getting ready to go. We're going on a bus tour. I know it's kind of noisy, so I'm going to try to talk over some of the noise. It's a little bumpy.
Oh, potholes here.
Careful.
We're turning the corner. Oh, I lost the camera. Oh, there it is again. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
That's great. So basically what we're doing is we're missing out on some of our stuff. So we're trying to do the bus tour quick because we have to catch on we have to take the train over to Paris
And
Oh,
get a good shot of the front there, Trevi. Oh, that's gorgeous. So,
Wow,
as you can see, it's
pretty.
a gorgeous day here today.
So pretty.
And all the pretty details of Westminster Abbey.
It's really pretty.
We'd like to be able to get off and check these places out, but we only have 2 hours left. So let's go on. I think Big Ben's coming up.
Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. I've never seen it in person. It looks much colder than it usually does in all the pictures, doesn't it?
Trey, why don't you pull back a little bit?
Yeah.
Here, come back a little. Here, come back here for a second. And let me show you a different shot. Here. Just a little better shot. There you
look
go.
at that. That's beautiful. That's some gorgeous shit right there.
Watch your language. This is a family
Oh,
video.
sorry. Here we are at the horse guard, part of the Buckingham Palace, and as you can see, there's horses and guards on the horses.
Hi, Governor.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey there, man. Hey there, you big.
You try and look at me bum, you bum looker.
Well, better get out of here. Run to the front. Run to the front. There you go. Wow.
Bum looker.
It's weird that these trees don't have leaves on them for being in the middle of the summer. Okay, we're gonna go now because the bum looker guy scared me. Let's just take a little stop here. This is the Dorchesters, you can see.
Yeah, Trevor, tell the story you've heard about Elizabeth
Oh,
Taylor
that was
and
funny.
stuff.
She's a whore. She got married so many. I'm sorry. She got married so many times. They put in this. They say this. They put in this revolving door here, so as she went in with one husband, the old husband could go out. And it's not really that great of a story, but it just kind of made us turtle a little bit because she's a whore. So we'll see you later. Bye. Oh, hey man, look at that great clock.
Zoom in on that a little bit, bud. Just careful to focus.
Yeah, because it sucks.
Oh, I think the bus is taking off again. Oh.
This one's for our dad, little bear here, in front of the English Teddy Bear Company.
He's kind of giant bear.
He's kind of a life size. Look at that old lady. She's like, what's going on? It's a bear and it's as big as me.
Hey, all you people, stop. Right there. Nobody move. Hey, wow, look, listen. They're actually all doing it. Look. They all stopped.
Look at that guy in mid-walk. Wow, that's like a mime ship, isn't it?
Yes.
Look at that girl. She's hot. Oh, the bus is moving. Ah! So here we are driving along this. It's a great old place. It's the Institute of Painters and Watercolors, and there's all these famous people here that are painters of some sort. And so we're gonna go on our way. So we're on the bus, and we're driving over the bridge. Oh look, there's the Houses of Parliament again, and Big Ben way in the background, you see it?
All the people wanting to get off the Big Ben.
Okay, we gotta go.
Come to a complete stop.
Oh, it's too bad we can't get off.
Forget any
Okay,
passage.
we're gonna leave London actually. Watch this. This is great. Whoa! Focus problems. This is the dragon that says you left London or you're coming into London, and we just went over that bridge. But now we're gonna make a little circle, and we're gonna go back over the bridge of London.
Oh wait, show the Houses of Parliament, Trey.
Okay, hold on. Wait a second.
No,
Oh look, there they are. Wow, what a weird version. Wow, look at how. Oh, it's the camera, must be.
Okay,
Oh, the boss! Ooh, look, here's the. What is this again, Teague?
St. Paul's Cathedral.
St. Paul's. It's pretty.
Probably the only cathedral to rival our the most famous cathedral, which of course is Westminster Abbey. Both of them, though, were designed, I guess, by Christopher Wren, so he can't really compete with himself.
Ooh, bus taking off! Whoa! Now, hey, look, here's the McGee Women's.
Oh, and here, right next to
No,
it.
that's not what it's called. That's in Pittsburgh. How would I know that? This is a hospital for children and girls. Here, we're stopped.
Look at this, maybe one of the oldest children's hospitals in the world.
It's really ancient. You can tell by the chimneys. Hey, look, that's Waterloo Station. What's that bitch would get her hat on?
Hey,
trying to get
look,
Waterloo Station. That damn bus again! Oh!
So we got a little bit of a stop here, and so we got to. This is a place called the Old Cheshire Cheese, which is apparently a pub that Charles Dickens was supposedly famous to have gone to, and a lot of old writers
and this guy right here, you see him? He goes there all the time.
He's there all the time.
Okay.
So, okay.
Cheshire Cheese. So here we are. We're coming over. Let me just look up here. Oh, look! Wow, that's beautiful. What is that, Teague?
The Tower Bridge.
Wow, that's great. What a beautiful day this is. We seem to be stalled in traffic for a second.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Some of the architecture here is just gorgeous.
It's just phenomenal. Oh, look! We're coming up on the Tower of London. Let me get.
No, okay, here we go.
Oh, I forgot to.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So this was like a house, and it was like a prison, and it was like all sorts of weird shit, wasn't it?
But it's mainly been just that this was where the political enemies were sent, and often sent before they died.
What?
So, pretty cool.
Yeah, man. All right. So we're going to hop on the Euro right now. So we'll see ya. Well, so here we are. We're leaving London. That's the bridge we were just on.
One last good shot of the bridge.
We're going to go hop on the Eurorail. Go
to
Paris.
Tunneling we go.
Woo! Here we are. We left London, and now we're going to hop on the Eurorail. It was going to get us to France in like 3 hours, and it's going to be great. Watch out for that guy. Same to you, buddy. That happened before, didn't it? That's weird. And so we're really excited to go. I have some cold sores. I just don't want to.
Yeah. And I'm excited too.
Woo!
Yeah. Okay.
So okay.
Oh, I hit CP tone.
Here we are on top of the Eiffel Tower, and it's really kind of windy up here, and so we're trying to. Oh, look it up there. That's awesome. Wow, look at how high. Wow. Hey, Brendan, you want to hold the camera for a second? Get a picture.
Here, buddy. Come here. Hold
sure.
a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Ready and.
I'm on already.
All right. Hey. So this is us. So, Teague, Trevor, say something clever for us. But try not to look too stupid. Dude, are we high? Okay. So here's my buddy Brendan again. We're back with him here at the top of the Tower of Paris, otherwise known as the Eiffel Tower. And here these guys are. How are you going to I'm going to focus here on Brendan for a second. Trevor, tell us what you think of the trip so far.
It's really great. My friend Brendan, he's kind of a stagnant character. He doesn't really move much.
Brendan, say something for us, buddy. Hey, so Brendan, how are you liking the trip? It's going okay, guys. I think it's going pretty cool. You guys are awesome.
Bonjour.
Oh, you always get him when he's not talking anymore. Isn't that weird? So this is how we came in. This is the military school. I'm really having some troubles with the focus tonight. But
yeah, it's kind of weird. But so this is the military school, and you can see Paris in the background, City of Lights.
Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I'm going to go on over to the other side, though, because that's a really pretty
Pull back
shot.
a little bit. Can you see? Go over a little more to the other side. Go to the right a little bit, and show some more. Oh, yeah. That's very pretty.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's very romantic up here, but we're going to go look at some other stuff.
Wow, this is the other side. This is really, really, really pretty here. Wow.
This is the grass going up to, I forget what's on the other side down there.
I remember sitting here when I was 8 years old and watching. This is great. We're going to head down now, so we'll see you guys.
See you at the bottom.
This is Mr. Eiffel.
Monsieur Eiffel.
He wanted to do this, and so he did.
For the World's Fair in 18-something.
That's awesome.
Okay.
So here we are down. Which is under construction, and here we are. We missed all of London because we didn't charge our thingy. So we're finally here, and we're about to meet our buddy Brendan, and we'll see you then.
George Frederick Handel, one of the many statues here. Here, the foyer, the National Opera.
That commentary you just heard was, of course, our very own Brendan David, who will be joining us here on Travis.
The interior of the Palais Royal Opera, finished in 1875. Our tour is in French, much to our dismay, so we won't be learning all that. Ceiling. This is the grand staircase, which is one of the most famous features of the Palais Garnier, which is the official name of the Opera House. It's built in marble of various colors. It helps to release the foyers and the different levels of the auditorium. Actually, the staircase itself is included. In years gone by in the Kremlin, the fashionable society would use a brush. The fourth sections of the painted ceiling above depict different allegories of music. At the foot of the staircase, we have two bronze clochers, with large female figures brandishing bouquets of light. This is one of the grand foyer of the Opera for a house. These provided the audience with areas to stroll through during the intervals between the acts of the opera. The vault of the avant foyer is covered with delightful mosaics and sparkling colors on a gold background.
Merci. Bonjour.
This is called the Rotonde du Soleil.
Like some of them. And probably names because of all the windows. All the naked chicks.
The window.
Here we are outside the Louvre. Louvre. They're on strike right now. And so the Teague actually close it. They can't close it. But Teague's not.
You guys want to get two kinds of cheeses or is just one okay? Ah, maybe le châtelaine, le châtelaine, with our baguette. We have not picked our wine yet. The vin is ici. Wow. Voila. So what do you guys think? Voila. Come with us. We are going to the Museum de la Louvre.
This is the kind of stuff that's awesome.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
This is just one small part of the Musée du Louvre. One small part.
One small part, huh?
I had to get in there.
Voici le Louvre. I do not have pictures of any of this from my last trip. I gotta get this.
Nossa chancei é livre. Son errase sus. On s'étend non pareil on sait. Fromage et c'est l'air des arrivants en France. Vive la France. En saison. C'est chassatant, les sons. Bah yeah, c'est à la France.
Okay, monsieur, tell us about your country.
Vive la France. C'est
If there were only 5, you guys just get 2.
Why would we just get 2 and you?
Not you and Trevor get 2 and I get 2. I was saying, just take a chunk off the other 2. Okay.
Here we are with our cheese and our wine and our baguettes.
Our baguette.
And our wine, huh?
Bonjour. Look at the scenery. Is anything more beautiful in the world, eh? As the French would say. Oh, no way.
Pigeons are fighting over the remains of our ice cream cones. Not as exciting as it was a couple seconds ago.
Let's walk.
And here we are, in our very first view of the Seine. One of the infamous views of the lovely sights of Paris. But guess who this famous person was? Maybe a god, eh? Let us see what we can see down the river. One of the famous bridges. Huh? How about that view? And in the distance, very famous. What is this? Saint-Chapelle. Here, on the Ile de la Cité. A truly French symbol here, in the heart of France. The French flag and the French words. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. What do you say, boys?
Oh, ça fait honneur, ces jours. Eh? Eh? Oh!
And here, the king over there, the statue. Zooming on the altar. Did you get the altar? Cathedral de Notre Dame is a structure from the 1300s. Considered one of the most spectacular examples of medieval architecture. Soon we'll see the flying buttresses outside. This structure is most noted for its vaulted ceilings, its rose window, and its spectacular series of stained glass. These reliefs represent important events in the Bible. The Last Supper, Christ's entrance, the donkey, and others, including the betrayal and the birth. And of course the magnificent tattoo.
Alors, Napoléon demanda à David d'ajouter la mère de Laetitia sur sa mais elle n'était pas présente. Déjà, tricher un peu, vérifier l'information, comme on le fait quelquefois à la télévision.
And how about this view? Now we're outside once again, taking a look at the infamous gargoyles. At least some of them. These were added by a later artist in the Renaissance. There it is in all its glory. Notre Dame. Here on this lovely path with our guide. Flowers to decorate. And Aunt Susie Beauty.
Ladies and gentlemen, I regret to inform you that the towers are not open until June because of
gay construction.
Yes,
So,
that is construction by homosexual workers. No, Jerry's joking. So, in the meantime, we give you this lovely view of whatever that building is right there.
Isn't that pretty? Look at the French flag flying up there.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's awesome.
And the view from the Eiffel Tower, also spectacular. The battery wasn't charged, so we'll just have to use our imaginations. Okay, folks, on to the next site. See you. Here on one of the many parks on the Ile de la Cité, we are going to meet our friend Brenda. Move along.
Brenda?
One of your favorite areas here in the Latin Quarter.
We are headed for the Crêperie de Cluny.
We're here in the Latin Quarter of Paris at a place called Crêperie de Cluny. I'm here with my good friends Teague and Brendan. I have here in front of me what they call l'apple crêpe, which is a crepe with strawberries and ice cream. Brendan has what they call l'apple crêpe, which is an apple pancake. And then my friend Teague over here has a crepe which they call l'apple crêpe, which is a chocolate crepe.
This is called exotique, and chocolat, and all sorts of good things. And we are going to eat them now before they go away.
Oh yeah.
We're on the Latin Quarter.
Little restaurant. Classic Latin Quarter view. Shops, people, the melee of a Friday evening, n'est-ce pas? And just behind us, on your site, Notre-Dame. So here we are near the Jardin de Luxembourg, après le Palais de Luxembourg. Trevor and Brendan will be our guides. Watch the enthusiasm on Trevor's face. Now Brendan's.
Bonjour.
Trevor's? Brendan's. Okay, enough of this, we enter.
Naked guy with a tail. It's the hell of a rat.
Our first view of the Palais. A grove of trees. C'est charming, no? Go ahead, guys. Go ahead and walk. Here we are at one of the many groves here at the Luxembourg Gardens. Very many.
Et puis elle me dit, ah, regarde les élites, elle fait live.
You can just imagine what it was like in Ernest Hemingway's day, here at the Medici Fountain. Ernest Hemingway once said, if you're lucky enough to get to Paris as a young man, it'll stay with you for the rest of your life. For Paris is a movable feast. This Medici display here, the jealous Cyclops, Polyphemus, getting ready to bring upon and crush the lovers Acus and Galatia. And there, beneath it all. Yeah, that was weird. And so we're approaching the front of the Palais du Luxembourg with a very interesting view here of bushes, people, fountains, and a palm tree. There it is, the Palais du Luxembourg. These gardens were a gift to Henry IV's wife, Catherine de' Medici, who is of course from Italy. Henry IV was of course the one who commissioned the building of the royal Palais du Luxembourg, you see? Very peaceful. A perfect place to while away a hot summer day. Or a cool one. Hey boy.
Hi.
Here of course we see the entrance to the famous Palais. And as we've gone around we see statues, classical statues, flowers, more statues, and of course a beautiful fountain, with of course the palace itself being the backdrop.
palace being the backdrop. And that palm tree. What's up with the palm? And here, ladies and gentlemen, we have France's most famous university, the Sorbonne. Here we are. And some more of the Sorbonne. I'm standing in the road, so this may be a quick shot, huh? Beautiful, no? Okay.
So if you go somewhere, computer and they say we've been for first class and he has some.
We are reunited with our old friend Jean-Sebastian and his beautiful new wife Delphine.
So, what do you have to say to Mr. and Mrs. Horton?
Yeah,
who you haven't seen in so long?
Send a special message. Make a good pal for 8 years.
I'm a bit tense now. No, but hi everybody. Everything is fine. Hope to see you very soon.
And his manager came after and was like, "Why?"
And you don't even know them.
No, so I hope I can meet you sometime. Maybe the next time we go to the States, or you have to come to France.
Wonderful. Hey, Lon, your party in?
We trust you know where the good walks are.
Try to act natural, everybody. Okay. Pretend the camera's not there.
This is Voltaire, the author of Candide and many, many other classics.
You can get away from the boat to the lighting of the
Bonsoir.
No, Napoleon is invalid. Yeah.
That's not how you say it.
That's probably enough. Oh, the Henry IV. Okay, yeah. Pont Neuf. There's a lot of famous paintings. We're here at Le Pont Neuf. That's the 9th bridge. Just like that. Oh. Famous in many paintings. It's beautiful. And right across from us is a statue of Henry IV.
Now we have bicycles. Note the time, which we never change. There's a line of people still coming. Notice there's cars. Stopped waiting. Still coming. That's the end.
Here we are on the Seine at night, approaching a beautiful view of Notre Dame at night. No view of water, of course. Here we have old books for the bouquiniste. Woo! Hey, look at that! I was videotaping my own death, alright. Hey, woo!
Obnoxiousness in America doesn't treat
Oh, hey, alright, buddy!
They wouldn't understand what you mean, so they wouldn't be offended.
Paris at night. This is a very popular area for the young people. Street theater.
Surtout no.
I didn't even know this was here. I think we walked right past this before. Old friends.
Not her. She's not an old friend.
Oh, but they are a lovely couple. And then there's Brendan. Well, we won't talk about that. Okay, off to it. There we are, Le Petit Pont. Good to see you any more French, huh? So here, in the shadow of Notre Dame. Whoa!
Hey, file par ici! File par ici!
C'est pas extraordinaire!
C'est par ici!
C'est pas extraordinaire! Okay, by popular request, John is going to say his most famous word. Go for it.
USA, dude.
Woo! Okay, well, so we are here in the Place d'Italie, a very busy area.
We're near my hotel.
Near Brendan's hotel.
Very nice area.
It's just down there somewhere, just past Trevor's head. And here, a sign that says, Centre Dentaire George Eastman. Are we in Rochester?
I don't know!
We're here in the area of Montmartre. We see a building that is unmarked, not very famous. Just a regular building. Beautiful, no? Believe it. Something about checking a poster? Oh dear, what does this mean? I do not know. But, let us go on. This peaceful park here. I believe it's called Square Rouillette. It's the beginning of the walk up to Sacré-Cœur. There lies my path. It descends and descends and will continue for some time to come. Let us halfway up. Just these small, narrow stairs. And already our view is very magnifique, eh? So, as we are climbing these stairs, we look up and see. Ah, there it is. Sacré-Cœur. Let's go. There she is. All her splendor. Time for a still picture. I'll be right back. And here it is from the front, in all its glory. Look at the detail in this work. Start at the top, and a simple cross. Come back to wonder who these people are. And behind us, the view is even more spectacular. There we have the Hotel des Invalides, the location of Napoleon's tomb. Another famous site. Which one? I do not know. Another beautiful panorama. Let's go up to the top and see what there is. We'll be back. Beautiful now. So here we are climbing these narrow stairs. Forever it shall take. Otherwise, just more stairs. So let's go see what they're doing. Well, it's been 8 hours now and I'm still climbing. Just kidding, I think we're near the top. It's lighter and look, we made it. Oh great, more stairs. Sit down. Ooh, these are steep. And the dome. Yes, and further and further. Let us continue. Tu préfères les distances? And someone decided it's time for more stairs. Oh, here we go. So is this the best or what? Almost done. The last step. Here we are. At the top of the dome.
S'ils n'ont pas de moyens, c'est pas grave, tu leur fais cadeau.
Si, ils ont 50 francs. Mais c'est bon, ils ont 50 francs, car on s'en a monnaie de 50.
Some further view, shall we? Remember when I climbed those stairs all the way down there to this park? Up these stairs, and those stairs, all the way. Truly a beautiful view. And a great breeze too on this hot day. And the easy part. Back down again. See at the bottom or next to it. So, I've just discovered that through expert navigation or total luck, I managed to avoid this, the walk that is everyone complaining about. Not a great sense, but it's true. You have to walk up these stairs and then, yeah, those stairs, and then those stairs, and then here, and up there, and then up, finally all the way up to the dome. To the top. Most of the metro stops have been less than beautiful. Just all the way back from my entrance. It's been painted most lovely. So let's walk and walk as we go down the stairs. C'est un impressionnisme. Only they could decorate the Ox Metro this way. Even the ceiling is decorated. Beautiful. I wonder if it was done for free. I could not, maybe. Peut-être. And she just styles. Maybe artists. Along the way. With her out in a cafe. And back on the street again. This is quite a descent. Although you may be getting bored, this is too interesting to stop. You must be there all night. You'll finish yourself. And the whole thing. We are here in the Cluny metro stop and had to show you more art. Here, of course, are our friends, Trevor and Brendan, not knowing that they are over there. That's what I saw, no? Looks like the Enterprise. Down. So here we are in the famous Champs-Élysées. We've been here once before, but with a broken battery. But here we see in the distance the beginning of l'Arc de Triomphe. So here we are, ready to spend our evening cruising the Champs-Élysées, looking for bargains and croissants, right?
Oui, oui. Oui, oui.
Crossing this, here we are, crossing the streets. The Arc de Triomphe in the distance.
Parisians are out.
The Parisians are out, and so are we. now crossing the Champs-Élysées. Bientôt triomphe ici. Et the obélisque. Ça.
France. The city of splendor. It's not a city, but Paris is. France is a wonderful country. However, sin and corruption do dwell. Oh yes, they dwell.
Oh yes, they dwell.
Oh yes. They do. France was wonderful. We had a great time. However, we got robbed. Robbed, I tell you.
Just minutes ago.
Wait, just minutes ago, the Horton brothers were robbed of 50 francs by a young gentleman wearing black.
Is this true?
Oui.
What happens then?
I repeat, wearing black.
And? Oh,
and he said he didn't have anything but his own money. The Hortons were very upset and sought security. Here. A little bit of static here. The security man caught him and retrieved the money. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. So you see, France is a place. Mystery.
And passion.
Intrigue.
Love.
Love.
Snaps.
Snaps. And bastard people.
Who take our money and make us cry. See you in Spain, folks. Here we are in Spain. We've traveled overnight on our first sleeper voyage. Now we are seeing our first views of the Spanish countryside. And trees. 3 Spanish movie, probably. Here you go.
Oh, Coconut Bridge.
It almost looks like a wall, doesn't it?
It's a castle on top.
You expect to, then. This is a cute building.
Something works. Suffocation would be better.
Well, apparently, suffocation is pretty much the same.
The French would just do French.
Well,
They don't do
here they
any
know
other-
that they've got a lot of guests from France because this came south.
Señores viajeros, próxima estación comparada, Alto. Por favor, comprueben que no olviden ningún objeto personal. Bidaiariok, hurrengo geldialdia Amilan egingo du. Mesedez, ez utzi ezer trenean. Merci.
But one of the things she said is like, we're passing on the torch to you. Please don't drop it, Or another thing is like, it's not like it's just making fun of the whole commencement address anyways. Yeah, I was reading articles like 75 to 80% of all jobs are done online.
Here we are in the heart of Madrid. Our first day in Spain.
With our new friend Josh.
Let's introduce our new cast of characters. Brendan has stepped out and gone back to New York City.
Just from here from Cleveland to
We don't care. And then there's Teague.
Hey, me again. And of course, Trevor. So here we are on the Plaza del Sol.
Chris, I'm sorry, I didn't get yours.
Yeah, and you?
Trevor.
Trevor? Trevor.
And I'm Teague.
Teague?
Yes,
Okay.
nice to meet you.
Yeah.
We're off to get ice cream. Woohoo! It's the cafe we just left. And our path ahead of us. And here we are in the Plaza de Mayor.
group. The ever-present Spanish cafes. Café Michelin. Note the detail work on the front of this, the Plaza Mayor. Here in the heart of Madrid. Don't look for my Spanish accent, folks. I'm working on it. We are walking down a classic Madrid street. We're in the Plaza de Villa. Trevor, take some pictures of this, at least one.
In the States, the criminals get the automatic weapons. Here in Europe, police get them. You little. You got a problem, buddy? Yeah, I got a problem, man. What you gonna do? Huh? Well, let's take this inside.
Too bad they're finally let me make one instead of this.
Oh, yeah.
Sí, je l'avais poco.
Not too long ago when you were little, though.
Sí, a veces saludaba.
Not too long ago.
And ahead we have a view of some kind of Boolean structure. Let's go see what it is. The beautiful structure is indeed the Palais Royal.
This is the Royal Palace. Yeah. Pretty cool. What is it like inside?
It's really, they have many different rooms, you know. One is the bedroom from one is the dining
The view here must be spectacular. And to the left, a church which I think is being restored. I hope so, otherwise it's not in very good shape. Let's go look at this view. This is the capital of España, Philippe IV's castle. The bells ring out. They ring out for thee. Here we have the view from the Palais Royal. Grand. What's that fountain in the distance that we see? Do you know?
What is that huge fountain?
Just ask.
It's in the, yeah, I think it's just, you know, there are many fountains. But here is, this is called Casa del Campo. And here, yeah, you know, you can do horse riding.
What were you saying about the pedophile part?
One of the pedestrian malls and parks here in the center of Madrid, very close to the Palais Royal. There's shops and galleries. And a familiar face?
Oh,
That's French. You want to try again? Okay, take two.
Me? You trying to bring me down, me? I'm just trying to be real, man. Trying to live my life, man.
No, try again.
Try to be more like these guys right here.
Oh, okay. Ready?
Okay.
It's a sweater!
Okay, Trevor's going to work on his Spanish, and we'll work on getting you some more beautiful views. Typical view.
London about, you know, actually seeing the apple versus going and picking the apple. Oh, I see. Yeah, picking the apple. Yeah. Reaching up and actually grabbing onto it and taking a bite out of it. Yeah. And buddy. All right. There you go.
Right out of the horse's mouth in there, big.
Boulevard here in Madrid. Look at this circle, everyone. Typical Madrid. This ain't no Brockport.
I'm gonna go back. I'm here for a walk. Go back to the hotel and meet you guys back here.
Okay. Cool.
See you guys in a bit.
We'll see you soon.
See you time when I'm in America.
So we just finished our first Spanish meal. How was it, Josh?
Good.
All right, we'll go back to the buildings. That's actually a little less frightening.
No words need to be spoken on that one.
This is where we just had our meal in front of this gorgeous building. Whoa! Whoa! Unnecessary zoom. Whoa! Actually, kind of cool. Check that out.
Those are awesome. I'm just gonna keep going from phone booth to phone booth in London.
Yeah. It's walking fun. Very pretty. Prettiest girls in London. Back there. They know something. Look at here. Bring the camera over here.
Okay. Live request. What are we looking at here? We're going to be walking. Here we are on our last day in Europe, we think, as long as we catch our flight out of here in Madrid. And this is our last youth hostel. Easily the nicest place we've been, with art no less.
Chicken no less.
Beds for everyone. A bathroom of our own.
Oh, naughty girl.
And let's see what it's like outside, shall we? Look around the wall. Look how nice this place is. This site might look familiar. Trevor, that's him, is feeling a little nostalgic for where we were last Monday, Ireland. So he's going to play a little tune for you that he tried and failed to play on the bus over from Ireland. Trevor, if you will.
Oh.
Give us a second, we'll be right back.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You know, I'm just trying to keep it real, man. I'm just trying to live my life, man. You trying to surprise me, man. Come on, man. Now that's the stuff.
Here we're approaching the Gran Via, Broadway of Madrid. You see a spectacular building. We're not sure exactly what it is because we don't have our map with us right now. those who gave their lives for Spain. The great Spanish conquistador, Velázquez, here in front of the glorious El Prado Museum here in Madrid, whose glory we are not going to be seeing because they are Mondays.
Closed on Mondays! It's a sweater!
So off to the... Here behind the musée, not musée, that's French, the Prado, is a glorious old structure. From who knows where.
Here we are in the royal Spanish palace, where some royal people probably live. And there's our other host. Again, another something under construction. We're gonna go look at a view.
Can you take a picture of us?
Wow, that was really neat. Yeah, it does. Ah, look, you can see what's up your nose. No, but like, look at when it gets to a certain point. Now that we have this on record, look. When it gets to a certain point, it stops being upside down. It goes the other way. So if I were to do that, then we can get a good shot at what the painting looks like. Versailles is gorgeous. Next time. These paintings are so dark. Now I wonder if they actually been varnishing them. That's why they're so dark. This must be the throne room. Yeah, we can take off a layer. Zoom in on the throne. Put it into it straight up. I gotta try this. God knows what's coming.
Versailles?
No, I've never.
Pretty incredible to see.
One in there, that was the seat of the kings and queens until
You have to sit on it?
middle of the 16th century.
Yeah, right?
But we can't. Actually, nice image, despite the fact that it's dark in here.
Is this the blue sitting room? The blue room. The blue room. Yeah, there's not a... Again, this thing that really neat. Oh, now here we go.
Destroy it. Blow everything out of it, sell it or destroy it.
Estamos ahora en la cámara de Gasparini, la tercera y última de las invitaciones decoradas por Matías Gasparini para el rey Carlos III. Como pueden ver también la más impresionante. Fíjense la bóveda. Está hecha de estuco. Representa flores, frutos, pájaros exóticos, parejas de chivos en las esquinas. Como pueden ver, los diseños del techo, de las paredes, de la tapicería de los muebles, de los mármoles del suelo son los mismos. La habitación es de estilo rococó. Los mármoles del suelo son españoles, casi todos de Granada. ¿Qué tal? Muy bien. Pues hoy te voy a hacer tomar. Y el collar es un esmalte. Se lo voy a dar ahí castigo. Las paredes están realizadas de cera, forrada a mano, rodeadas de
Catch a little bit here and there. I was talking to this young representation.
Es el gigante Atlas. La gigante Atlas, los griegos eran que sostenían el mundo. Por eso estas vértebras de aquí se llaman Atlas. Las vértebras se llaman Atlas, porque es donde tenía el gigante Atlas la bola del mundo sujeta. Pues cada religión tiene sus ideas. Ya, pero ellos decían eso, creían en esas cosas.
Over the mirrors.
Beautiful. The royal dining room. Tapestries woven in gold. An original Stradivarius. Look carefully at the texturing along the edges. Expert craftsmanship.
En las vitrinas pueden ver la colección de instrumentos musicales que hizo Antonio Stradivarius.
These were used to play for the king's pleasure. Let's look at some of the other instruments. An early vertical piano. A man in a time of need. A king for a people. Strongly needing leadership. Who is this man? His name is familiar to all, even Americans. He's the great king. Ferdinand. And his lovely wife, Isabella. Now we've entered an incredible room. Imagine this was one of the major entertainment rooms. Oh, the chapel? Okay. Oh, it is the chapel now, I see. What you can't see from here, you can now see here. I don't know if you can tell the size of this room. It's enormous. Even a balcony. Not all of the decoration in the palace was traditionally European. The Spanish too had a fascination with the Oriental, as can be seen in these traditional tapestries and the wall panels, similar to what you might find in China.
Stop.
They say it's the best place for the fantastic. I actually found it to be a little bit sweeter You know how much they love the English.
Here's the newest member of our Adventure Crusade group. Caitlin, right? Caitlin?
Hola, me llamo Caitlin.
And she speaks more Spanish than we do.
We didn't mean to say Josh. We're the
probably
idiots.
more than me too. Don't worry, no offense. This is our little restaurant and the food that we had.
We're here trying to set up an amazing trick photography shot with this beautiful fountain here. But it's a little embarrassing here. Trevor's playing photographer.
I can't do it. Your faces have to be too close to that.
But wasn't that fun, everybody?
Traffic lights, hey, now traffic lights.
Is there a streaker? Oh, okay.
Native Spanish dancing. Oh yeah! There you go, try again.
I'll send you that one. You want me to try it with your family again? There's something about Spanish jails which I don't.
Why is she telling us no? What?
No.
She's looking at us. No.
No. Okay, she's not tourist then.
We can't take a videotape of the park or something. Trevor, just stop it.
I know one thing for sure. She was rude.
It's okay, man. I can get it anyway. You know, we have our little tricks and spice and shit.
I know. Queen's tricks. There's so many sites where it says no videotaping, but because of the way you just help everything and you turn down the video,
Circles. Oh, look at the fish. Oh, look at the beautiful park. And how are we looking at this beautiful park?
We're gonna hit a boat here.
Woo! Oh, disaster!
Hard left.
Okay, man, now we good, man.
So we're here with Josh, who's relaxing, yelling, stroke, stroke. He's about to get it in now.
Hard left. Are you gonna beat the drum?
Yeah, exactly.
Be careful, I can do that too. Remember what goes
Try not to splash the camera, huh?
I'm doing my best. I don't have very much leverage, you know what I mean?
Looks like a personal problem.
You're gonna get beat down. You think pretty funny, don't you?
Just
keep wagging our finger at him going, no! No!
No! We should just start randomly talking English to her, because that's what she did to us. Don't you know English? What are you, stupid?
I'm gonna do that on the train. That lady that passed the lady that came around. Did you have a problem with her? I guess no, I had a problem with her.
What happened to you on the train?
No, the lady was really mean to me. She was really rude. Trev, if you want me to take over, let me know.
Good.
The lady in the place to stay last night.
That nice or nice?
Yeah. The one to the right. Look at those two that are looking at each other. They look like bookends.
Isn't it romantic to be going well?
Oh,
Just
boy.
go by boats and just like. Hey, hola. Los Americanos. Josh, no, go fast. Like, I don't know.
There's a lot of things on this trip that no.
Yeah, I like that. Driving a box in London, I walked by a protest where one of the signs that read "Bombs to Come." Oh. It's gotta be a fun one.
Hey, what?
Oh yeah, this said make. Ah, Hacer. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Hacer was the word I was looking for. The verb.
Super.
Hacer. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's right. Stick it to him.
Except for he sounded stupid when he said.
And you
Look
don't?
at this beautiful little fountain. After all the huge fountains, and they have this cute little one right here.
Doesn't it smell wonderful? Oh, that.
Oh, there he is. We're here in Casa Town, the oldest continuously running restaurant in all of the world. First started in 1725.
My master's is in healthcare management. I have an MPH in healthcare management. And as I get older, I'll move more into administration. I'll combine my clinical, my administrative duties, and it'll allow me to spend a little more time at home, a little more time with my family. Something like that. Yeah, it's been a long haul. I'm really enjoying it.
So I'm really interested in first aid, basically. Like, whatever, like, I got my first responder or whatever, like that.
Have you thought about doing the Knowles course? We'll talk about it.
Who wants to? Anyone?
Well, to a good trip home for you guys.
Yeah, trip and
To our new friend Caitlin.
Yeah.
And
my new friend.
to continue ease and fun throughout the good trip, the rest of the trip for you guys.
And to Madrid.
Yes.
Madrid.
That is very interesting.
Most ancient restaurant in the world.
They're here at Madrid. Okay. Oh, here's another, how do I get, yours says pair of ears, like, pair of ears, la biblioteca, or something like that. Hola!
No, continue your conversation. This is very candid.
Okay, and mine says something different.
Go ahead, do it. It's a sweater.
Easy sweater! There's a lot of different ways of saying things. Like,
And it's okay, I'll pass on that one.
Okay. Mine says something like, or suggests something different to say, like, ¿dónde está? You know, like, where is, or, ando buscando. You know, I'm looking for.
Fish? Muy pescado?
Some more Casa Gotan, the world's oldest continuing restaurant. Hola, give us a tour, senor. Pardon.
Say goodbye, Nick. Say goodnight.
And here we are again in the Plaza Mayor. Taking a picture. Taking a picture. And hey, taking a picture. Well, at least I'm not keeping anybody back. Because of the rain, the cafes are not so busy.
Right now.
Okay, so the lovely Caitlin is serving as our camera person, and Josh is doing unnameable things behind her. But anyways, we're here to present to you a new story idea for the wonderful show South Park.
South Park. The idea is Pip, the character Pip, his parents were unsatisfied with his role in the production.
So they take over the entire show and recast all of the voices.
However, it's the same one British guy doing everybody's voice. Now, Cartman is a character whose voice would be very, very, very different. For example, one of the bits he does is yelling at his cat.
His kitty, almost.
His kitty, almost,
yes.
Yeah. And so this is what the bit is. That's my pretty kitty, that's pretty. That's my... No, kitty, that's my papa!
Because, of course, the kitty is trying to eat his
pot
pie.
Correct.
Right. So in the new British proper version, Cartman would say something along the lines of, I say, kitty, that's my pot pie.
Chicken, no less.
Now, if this wasn't funny to you at all, that's okay, because it's made us laugh throughout the entire trip. And we felt
the entire trip.
Included. Thank you very much for your support.
Have a wonderful night.
Well, here we are in the Kilkenny Irish Bar. Ireland? No. In Spain. Trevor just loves Ireland so much, he had to get one last Guinness. But look, it's in the Kilkenny glass. We met some new friends.
Ashley and Sherry.
Always meeting new people.
Cheers, mate.
These are two of our newest friends from Texas. And where are you from?
I live in Denton, but I'm originally from Teague, Texas.
Woohoo!
How y'all doing?
Yeah! And? Who could Trevor be talking to? Oh, we're making all sorts of new friends. I, of course, have chased all of mine away. Oh! Where'd everybody go? Well, I'm sorry to say, our friends from Texas had to go. And everybody else is off while having a good time. What are you going to do? But, here we are. Last night in Madrid. Enjoying the fights with a couple of lads. We're here at the Museum of Ham. And this is a site that you certainly must see. Famous throughout. Now, not only this will be packed with people, but because it is 1 o'clock in the morning, there's nobody here. But look at all that ham.
Ham as far as the eye can see. Oh, they have cheese and other things, but ham. Sing along at home. Hamity ham, hamity ham, hamity ham, hamity ham. The things you do at 1 o'clock in the morning, eh, lads?
Last call, passengers on flights Airbus 919 to Omaha. Please proceed urgently to gate number A14.
So here we are. Termination of a long, difficult, but exciting and adventurous journey. We've had a good time, made new friends. Our cast of characters has been exciting, old friends and new. And now it's time to go home. See you there. And we're back! It wasn't quite as easy as it looks like on the video, but we finally made it back after what seems to us about 18 days. It probably was only about a day and a half, but we're home, we're safe. We got all our stuff back, and back in the presence of home sweet home. And then if you're watching this 20 or 30 years from now, then even this house doesn't look all that familiar anymore. So, hey, enjoy a nice peek. Look, there's Lady Horton, and her mom making spaghetti. There's Mom and there's Dad. Yeah, no gray hair. See, isn't that interesting? Well, that's for future. Anyways, we had a great time, and thanks for following our travels.
And we're still talking.
We got it, Dad. And we're still talking.
Yep.
So, we want to thank all the little people that helped us out with the video, and all of our new friends and cast of characters. And
yes.
Enjoy watching this movie over and over again.
Have a wonderful life.
Live long and prosper.
Oh no! I'm melting!
I'm melting!